Hello there. Good evening, friends. Hello
Hi,
and
everyone.
welcome to this demo day event. This is Jihan from fonbulucu and my associate here, Hilal. In this joint demo day, we will listen to 10 great entrepreneurs whose companies got successfully funded in crowdfunding campaigns. And then we will be joined by associates from Draper Startup House and fonbulucu to explain us what this event will bring us and what we will be speaking about, both briefly and extensively. Hilal, would you like to add anything?
Yeah, sure. Hi, everyone, again. I'm Hilal, part of the entrepreneur relations team in fonbulucu. And today, fonbulucu's 10 successful startups will present their ideas in 3 minutes, and we having some Q&A session will take just 1 minute. And our judges from Draper House Startup will evaluate our teams, and the winner team will be selected. And the winner team will qualify for the Fundamentals of Entrepreneurship program, which is organized by Draper House Startup. And we will be listening to other details of the program from Ilayda.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, you're welcome.
And we're joined by Kemal.
Hi.
Hi, Kemal.
Hello. Kemal, if you want, you can go first.
Thank you. So no problem. So hi everyone. Thank you for having me. My name is Kemal and I'm working as investment director of fonbulucu. Today is very excited day for all of us. With Draper Startup House, we are organizing a very exciting demo day, and today 10 promising startups will tell about their startups, the problems they solved. This is the first one, and we will work hard to organize the next ones. So I want to thank you, all the team, for such an organization. As fonbulucu, we are working very hard to build a global investment and inclusive ecosystem. We know very well entrepreneurship has no boundaries like countries. All the main concentration about opportunities and customer problems in any country, in people from different geographies, in different languages, and in different cultures can face the similar problems or same problems in their daily lives. So helping startups to go to global as their investor, sometimes their first investor, we feel responsibility so much. So I'm very happy and excited to listen the startups of today in this digital demo day. So I just want to thank you, all the team, Ilayda, and all the people organizing such exciting event. So thank you very much. So let's see what happens today.
Amazing. My name is Ilayda. I'm a MENA and Central Asia Regional Manager of Draper Startup House, and I'm super excited to be here today. Draper Startup House is actually an entrepreneurship hub, but I cannot say a hub. Draper Startup House is a part of a global network connected to services, education, investment with 25 different locations around the world. Our headquarters is in Singapore, but Draper Startup House is offering many different types of services to the entrepreneurship ecosystem. The first one, I can say that hospitality. We come up with an idea called entrepreneurship tourism. We have our 25 different location, physical and partner spaces around the world. Basically, everyone can come and stay with us, joining the events. They can expand their network at our locations. And secondly, we have our own investment side. We have our own fund too, called Draper Startup House Venture Fund, which we invest up to $100,000 to early stage startups. But other than our fund, there are 24 global funds in our investment side and also 700 plus deal flow partners. Basically, startups are coming and applying through our website, and my team is trying to match you with the right funds. Other than this, we have our own accelerator program called Draper Startup House Accelerator, which is in Austin, Texas. The selected startups are coming and staying at our Austin location for a month. They're getting different types of training programs. They're expanding their network. They're meeting with the investors. And at the end, there's a chance to get $100,000 investment. And finally, we have our own global fund called Draper Entrepreneur Network. Basically, there are different types of players of the entrepreneurship ecosystem around the world. For example, you want to expand your business to Brazil and you don't know anyone in there, you can find people who live in Brazil, or people are helping each other about the term sheet kind of stuff. And we are offering different types of perks and advantages to our community with our partnerships. Our mission is enable 1 million entrepreneurs by 2030. And I'm super excited to be here. Even I cannot talk right now. And I would like to introduce our juries with you, Dina and Henrik.
Hello, guys. How are you?
Hi, everyone.
Great. Welcome.
You want us
Hello. I hope you
to
can hear
introduce
me.
for 1 minute or something like that?
Yeah,
Sure,
it would be great
Sorry?
if you
Okay,
can introduce
awesome.
yourself.
I can start then. So hi, everyone. My name is Henrique. I'm the co-founder of Draper Startup House Portugal, but also the director of the south part of Europe. So as Ivaida said, and well, we do everything related to hospitality, ventures, partnerships, services. And in Portugal and in Spain, I'm basically carving out partnerships, talking with startups, doing events, and all of those activities to try to help entrepreneurs and startups to getting funded, but also getting successful and good connections as well. So in a nutshell, yeah, that's it. So I'll pass the word to Dina now, which is more related to ventures.
Hi, everyone. My name is Dina Katab, and I work on the Draper Startup House Ventures team. So we do have a fund that we launched last year. We're quite new. We've now made 18 investments globally. So we are a global fund. We are very founder focused, early stage. So looking at, the pre-seed stage really, and some seed investments, looking all over the world, every corner of the world, and looking at every industry as well. So that's where we're at. We write checks up to about 100K. And that's me in a nutshell.
Awesome. Well, we're joined by our esteemed colleagues from all over the world, right? So this will be a pretty international event. Before we proceed to the entrepreneurs and start listening there to the pitches, does anybody would like to add anything? Kamal, would you like to say something before we move on?
Okay, so I just really agree with Ilayda because being global is just not selling a product to the country or just to marketing in a different country. The localization or landing a different country is a really, really important thing, and I'm experiencing it these days. So many startups just facing this problem to land a new country. So today is just an opportunity for a startup to go global or just land the country. So good luck to all startups. So thank you very much for having me. Good evening. Thank you.
Welcome. Have a great one. All right. I think we can proceed to the rest of the event now, where we listen to the entrepreneurs. Guys?
Hello. Hello all.
Hello.
Oh, bro, welcome.
Hi again. Now we are inviting Baki, which is a solution that turns bikes into electric bikes. And they raises $180,000 from fonbulucu. You can go on.
Okay. You see my presentation right now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. It's all good. Hello. My name is Burak, and today I'm gonna represent you Baki. Our big cities have a serious commuting problem because population is growing fast and automobiles are also counting. We just can't build more roads to cover them inside the cities. Here in pictures, you'll see a navigation screenshot for Istanbul's rush hour. If you have a personal car, you travel with comfort but very slow. If you take a bus, it gets more painful. But the bikes are most ancient transportation vehicle. They are cheap and there is no travel cost. But they are not cover cars because they are slow and harder to climb the hills in cities like Istanbul. Electrical bike is a perfect choice for cities, but they are not also cheap and somehow they are heavy. But you have a bike already. You can transform it into an e-bike with Bikey, and you got yourself a very light e-bike, even it's cheaper than regular e-bike. That sounds great, right? But how it works? It works extremely easy. When you purchase your Bikey, you have a motorized wheel, bracket, and a battery pack. First, you replace your front wheel with the motorized Bikey wheel, then place your bracket into a handlebar. As a final step, place the battery pack to the bracket. Then you get yourself an e-bike. Bikey provides you the world's lightest portable e-bike battery. It has just 1.2 kilogram weight and you can carry it with you to anywhere you want. It can be fully charged in just 3 hours, like charging your phone in home, office, or coffee shop, basically anywhere you want. This tiny battery pack provides you 30 kilometer riding range thanks to Bikey's efficient drivetrain system. We have a Hill Monster specialized e-bike motor with high torque rate, and it provides 25 km per hour riding speed. Bikey has born in Istanbul Technical University Accelerator Program, ETUSIT, in the beginning of 2020. During our adventure, we have achieved a product crowdfunding campaign like Kickstarter. We started our company with our first investment, then we published our current product version. At the end of the 2021, we covered our first seed round with the equity crowdfunding. In the initial time, right now, we have over 500 Bikey users. Yes, they are mostly in Turkey, but we have also riders in UK and Central Europe. You can see our competitors in our market locally and globally. Bikey provides the lightest drivetrain pack for all e-bikes. It's the most portable product in the market, easiest to assembly, and the most importantly, Bikey fits any type of bike. So it's not a state secret. E-bike market is growing fastly. There are still seats to catch, and we are going to get them. How? We have a strong team. I have engineering experience in EV products. Eda is a superstar in operation. Jem is one of our investors and board members, has strong skills and experience in sales. Also is a man Serdar, leading our development. So that's Bikey. Thank you for listening. If you have a further question, I would love to answer.
That was a great presentation, Burak, and an awesome team you guys going on there. So we're gonna have the Draper members joining us briefly for questions.
Yeah.
I think I can start then, so it's faster. Thank you, Burak, for your presentation. I actually have a Switch one, so here in Portugal, and I kind of like it. So I understand that the differentiation that you're doing from your competitors is mainly the weight of the battery itself. My question would be, the other ones, because I saw that the range of yours, so the battery is for 30 kilometers, if I'm not mistaken. What's the average of the other competitors' range? And the second question is a follow-on question, is what's the unit cost to produce your product? Because I see that you sell it for 400 and something. I would like to know the profit that you get from the unit cost to the selling cost. And those are the 2 questions. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm start the first question. Yes, it's the Switch as our maybe the only the same use case competitors in especially in Europe. We have, yes, like you said, we have lighter battery pack because we found a solution to simplify the battery pack with only the cells and the really tiny battery management system, and the other controller components we find a solution to place in the bracket. We called it bracket, but it's basically the main controller of our system. So that's why, because of the we placed all the control system on the handlebar. So, but it makes the battery pack more lighter. So yeah, that's the breaking point with us and our competitors. And also we are planning to take an advantage on the business model, because I don't know the lead time for the getting your switchback because it's hard to get into a mass production on our market. So we are trying to solve this. We start to really fast delivery in 7 days in Turkey, and we are planning to get into a 7 days delivery lead time in Europe in the next month. So what was the second question?
The unit cost of each pack.
We are selling in around $350 in the Turkish market. In the Europe market, we are in around 450 and 500 euros because there is an operational cost when you get out of in your origin country. So the manufacturing cost, it's basically our gross profit between 30% and 50%, but I'm not giving the specific percentage of the gross profit.
Okay, so but I get an idea of the cost. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Thanks.
Hi, Burak. Thank you for the great pitch. Quick question on manufacturing. Can you talk a little bit about what your current process is? Are you making these in-house or outsourcing?
Yeah, good question. We are using the hub motor for our drivetrain system. So all the hub motor in the world are production in manufacturing in China. It's really hard to be a competitor to China as a manufacturing on the motors. So we are not going this way, but we are producing our battery pack and the whole controlling system. Also, we have a partnership in a biggest battery manufacturers in the Turkey, and they are also one of the biggest players in the Europe. They are manufacturing our batteries. I think 3 months ago, until the 3 months ago, we are manufacturing our battery packs in-house completely, but it was limiting us on the manufacturing side. But after this partnership agreement, we increased our manufacturing size, and that provides us giving a faster solution to on the delivery lead time to the customers. That's like it.
Got it. Thank you. And in terms of growth or kind of what's next on the roadmap, are you planning to stay within Turkey, or what's the next market you're going to?
Our next market is Central Europe. It's not in the deck, but because it's a really hot topic in our table. But we made an agreement in Belgium for warehousing our products, and we are in the process to becoming incorporation in Europe. Like I said before, our next target is to provide the fast delivery for European customers, and the long-term topics. We are not planning to produce an e-bike, because there are a lot of e-bikes companies, so that's not make sense to become a competitor to them. But our main plan in the long term, becoming in a drivetrain tech company for e-bikes. It's a long journey. We catch the good point with Bikey, and the most important thing we saw with the Bikey adventure, current e-bikes using really large battery packs, but it doesn't necessary. Nobody needs over 100 kilometer range in cities. 30 kilometers range is highly enough. So we stick on that, and we have a great adventure to. We see that we have a great adventure in a long term.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you.
So it will ending the Q&A session. Thank you, Burak, for your presentation. We can continue with other startup, which is Size and Me. They offers artificial intelligence to help users find the right size for clothes when people shopping online, and they raises $190,000 from fonbulucu. You can start, Ataberk.
Okay. Let me share my screen. Could you see my screen at time?
We can see now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hi again. I am Ataberk, co-founder from the Size and Me. Size and Me is a software company that provides different artificial intelligence solutions to the textile and fashion companies who have online sales channels. I'm sorry. Sorry. We especially focus on the product returns, which has shown a significant increase with the pandemic as a problem. We believe that we could create enormous benefits by solving the reason of size mismatch, which occupies the largest part in the product returns, actually. So in our world, everything has evolved into digital in a conceptual sense. So as a solution, we converted the fitting rooms into a digital form, and we called our system digital fitting room system, basically. Our solution starts with our product, which we call Fast. With this product, we place a Find My Size button on the product page of our clients. With this button, we make a pop-up screen. And on this screen, we present to the end user the body that needs to be taken in a simple, high quality, and fast, which are our company values, by the way, with short steps. Initially, our accuracy rate is 85%, and it starts a journey towards 100%. With the data we follow as the sales takes place. The best result we have achieved far has been that our accuracy rate, we started with 85% and reached 98%, actually. So this is our product, the Fast. To show that the promises we made to reduce returns when we integrate with our customer are reliable and true, we create a dashboard profile where they can follow all the data realized with Size and Me, and I will be taking our data about the crucial data that they can follow from their dashboard profiles. So for the value proposal part, we believe that if our end users are sure of their right size, their intention to purchase online will increase. And secondly, decreased return rates reduce operational costs. And finally, increasing customer satisfaction contributes to brand value. Let's talk about our latest investment round. In the fonbulucu crowdfunding tour, we collected an investment at the valuation of $3 million according to the dollar rate of that time. And we currently have 1,383 investors. For the competitor parts, with this T-chart, we want to show both which competitors we have and how we differ from them. The points we differentiate are accuracy and loyalty, and price advantage and the quality parameters. And so far, we have signed a contract with many fashion giants. At the same time, as you can see, we are in a partnership with many important companies. And these companies are companies whose negotiations process continues. And the last part we want to talk about, and perhaps the most important part, is what have we done so far. As you can see, we have over 1 billion extracted metrics and over 40,000 unique different users. And with these numbers, thanks to these numbers, we achieved an average 44% decrease in returns in 2 months in every company we made an agreement with. So this is the media part, and I want to say that we address our potential customers as follows. You know your customers, but we know them better. Thank you for listening.
Well, that was awesome, Otaber. I remember the time that you guys ran the campaign. It was definitely an exciting time at Fonbulucu. Our juries, bomb away with the questions, please.
I'll hop in with a few. Thank you for the pitch. That was great. So, quick question. I'm just curious, technically, a bit how it works. So, how are you correcting for like very unique like body shapes and that sort of thing? Can you talk a little bit more about how it actually works?
Actually, before we had a sales data, we created our own data sets by combining large data sets that we collected both manually and from the internet, while our accuracy rates started with 80%, actually, and according to this data set, we have starting these rates increasing, and 80% to 85 starting accuracy rate, actually. So it feeds from the data set, actually, as a summary. So there is a data set in the internet, and also we have research, many made research about that data set. So, and then we just add them up, and we have our system.
Got it. And how is that different kind of from what your competition is doing?
Actually, we had 3 different solutions, but in the near past, we eliminate our 2 solutions because we see that our clients not want these 2 solutions. So we developed our first solution, the first, as I mentioned, and we differentiated this product from the other our products. How? Actually, as I mentioned, price advantage is one of the most important things for our competitors, because our currency rate, thanks to our currency rate, we have always in a price advantage. So we differ from them, and this thing just add with the accuracy rate. Our clients choose us instead of our competitors.
Perfect. Thank you. I'll pass it over to Henry.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I want to understand a little bit better, Ataberk, in the price advantage that you are talking about, because I know some of these plugins for the online stores. What's your revenue model? So basically, you have a subscription plan. It's a commission on every sale that you do using your size and me. If you can guide me a little bit through the process, that would be awesome.
Yeah, for sure. We have different subscription models. Actually, firstly, we had a commission system, but it is the hard way to the textile companies. So we just move on with the subscription. And we have different packages. These packages including different SKU models. So the client comes to us and say that, we have 1,000 SKU, 1,000 different unique SKU. What could be the offer? So we offer them to 1,000 SKU based plans for a year. Actually, for the payment, we offer also monthly based payment system. So this is a subscription model with the SKU based.
Okay, awesome. And with how many partners, with how many stores are you working at the moment? How many clients do you have? B2B, of course.
We have partners. We have refer partnership agreements with them. They refer their clients to us, and they take a commission from this agreement. And the same is valid for us, actually.
Okay, awesome. And in terms of stores, how many stores do you have working with you at the moment?
8 living stores, but the progress in progress stores are, as I mentioned, is around 15 right now. but we give an importance to numbers. So
Yeah.
I've talked 1 billion data actually. So 11 stores is actually okay. It's so important, but numbers are the exclusive ones. So
Awesome. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's great. I think Hilal can bring in our next entrepreneur, the next startup.
Okay. We can go on with Trivi, which is wearable tech startup aiming to make breast checks routine, and they raised us $160,000 from fonbulucu. Now, yes, Alara, you can start your presentation. We can hear you now.
How about now?
Yes. Now it's good.
It was okay. Okay, hi. This is Alara. I'm the co-founder of Trivi. And Trivi is a smart patch that makes self-breast examination a sticky habit. So why are we focusing on breast health? Because breast cancer is one of the cancer types that is curable when detected early. Every year, around 2 million of women are diagnosed with breast cancer, and 40% of them are losing their lives because they're not doing their self-breast exam at the correct time and at the correct manner. Also, they're not taking action after their examination. So for this reason, we created a smarter layer between their fingertips and their breast surface to improve their relationship with their breasts. So how does it work? You start by getting a monthly reminder of your self-check according to your menstrual cycle. Then you get a guidance from the mobile application and do your self-check. And at the end of the examination, you will get a detailed report that you created yourself with the symptoms you selected, points you selected, and it improves your communication with your doctor. So our technology is based on pressure mapping with polymers, and it basically gives you a pressure map of your breast surface. We are focusing on femtech market, especially in United States. Our plan is to do a small launch in Turkey, do product revisions, then expand to Europe and United States at its best. We have 2 products in line at the moment, which is a smart patch and covering sports bra that is used together. And we have a community-first approach. We gathered 3,800 women together to talk about breast health and women wellness in general. Also, after we launched our pre-order campaign, we gathered 80 plus pre-orders from across the world already. When we look at our competitors, our biggest advantage is that we're not a medical device. We are a wellness assistant that is teaching women to do proper breast examinations at home. We are a team of 4 with senior industrial engineer and hardware design back office, and we have a large advisory board with medical, communication, and legal specialists. You all know that we raised an equity-based crowdfunding round at fonbulucu recently, and for the future, we are looking for partners that will bring us to outside Turkey, to Europe, to United States, etc., and help us launch on other marketplaces. So if you're interested in working with us, in Trivi, we take care of boobs.
Well, that was a great presentation, Alara. Thank you. This is one of my favorite companies. It's got such impact on people's lives. It is just a fantastic job that you guys are doing. So we got our juries now. I think Henry K would like to go first. He already unmuted himself.
Yeah. Hello, Lavar. Thank you for your pitch. I was really interested in one slide that you said. So basically, you are not a medical device, you are a wellness product. So that means that you don't need any certification like from the CE or anything like that. That usually takes a lot of time, and it's like 500K or something like that. So basically, by being a wellness product, you just can sell it online, and these like heavily time-consuming and costly certifications are not needed, right?
Yeah, that is correct. And by meaning our biggest advantage, according to our competitors, I meant this because our way is more quicker and cheaper than our competitors to go to market.
Awesome. And from what I understood, this is pre-revenue. So when are you planning on launching the product, like the MVP or the first smart patch or the bras?
Well, we just closed our crowdfunding round, so we're actually making some purchases from manufacturers. So we're thinking like late October to launch our first product and get some users. Well, it's awareness month, so our plan is to in October.
Awesome. And I 100 women on your community. What's the type of engagement? For some seconds, right?
I have some trouble hearing.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Can you hear me now? Yeah, I also lost you for quite a bit. Yeah, but I will repeat the question then. I saw that you have 3,800 women on your community right now. What's the type of the engagement talks? What do you do on a day-to-day to keep that community alive? And yeah, basically that.
Okay, so it's a great question because our first thing that we did was to build a community. We actually engage daily on social media. We vote, for example, our fabric color for our smart patch on our social media. Also on our website, we have some membership programs like challenges to get more wellness type of a lifestyle, like quit sugar or check your breasts, etc. kind of challenges. And on global stage, we actually launch a new digital product in every 2 months about wellness of women. Our latest digital product was about health journaling, for example. We also open a health journaling challenge to stay connected and engaged with those women and get their insights about our product.
That's smart. Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you for the pitch, Alara. So in terms of your go-to-market strategy, is this solely a B2C play, or are you, can you talk a little bit about your go-to-market?
Well, yeah, sure. For example, like I said, we are going to do a soft launch in Turkey, and we always follow, our past experiences in the team are based on, kind of Amazon sales, marketplace sales, etc. So we built some experience in this field. So we're always thinking about go-to-market with marketplaces like Amazon, etc. So we are, of course, going to have an e-commerce store on our website, and we will push that. But we believe the power of word of mouth, affiliates, and marketplaces. So our probably major channel will be other marketplaces. For example, we just having a conversation with the biggest manufacturer in Turkey about laundry, and they will going to take us to their 150 e-commerce stores and plus e-commerce stores. So we're going to try those channels first.
Okay, great. And is this something that you could essentially like have networks of doctors offering patients, or would that require you then to get certain approvals?
Well, we had some conversations with doctors, and we also have a doctor on our medical board. Well, this is not a medical device, so it's not something to cure or diagnose. But for example, postdoc patients are really anxious about their recovery process. So, for example, after you had a plastic surgery on your breast, your doctor will ask for you to do some kind of massage and check your breast every day. So, for example, this is a case where a doctor can say that this product can be useful, or maybe you are generally an anxious patient with post-op history, and you're really anxious and tend to go to doctor every month. So in this case also, a doctor might refer this product.
Got it. I'm good on my end. Thank you so much, Alara.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's great to be here.
Thank you, Alara. And now we are continue with CranioCatch, which is artificial intelligence solution in dentistry, and they raises $115,000 from fonbulucu.
Hello.
Hello. You can start your presentation whenever you want.
Yeah, have you seen my presentation now? Sorry, have you seen?
Yes, we can see that.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Ibrahim Şevki Bayraktar. I'm the co-founder of CranioCatch. I would like to talk CranioCatch story with you today. CranioCatch is an artificial intelligence solution in dentistry. Our aim is to change dentistry using artificial intelligence power in digital area. What is the problem? Of course, you know, as you know, dentists work hard and they have excessive workload. The number of experienced dentists is also low. This cause of the misdiagnosis, and the radiographs should be reported and insurance claim should be checked. This means bring the time and cost. Especially we understand the importance of online education on pandemic days, but modern dental education also needs the online education. To solve all these problems, we developed the CranioCatch. CranioCatch is a decision support system software that enables the evaluation of dental radiographs using artificial intelligence algorithms. How CranioCatch works? Initially, upload patient's radiographic image to CranioCatch web-based system and click the Start AI Analysis button and see results in seconds. Let's see how the CranioCatch study started. Initially, of course, we started with the academic studies and established a dental AI lab in my faculty in 2019. When we saw the results usable for clinical applications, we created the CranioCatch brand under the Nevisoft company. We took government-supported funds and awards and made collaboration with different important companies. We joined incubation and acceleration program also. Finally, we have taken $100,000 per seed investment with fonbulucu crowdfunding system, and our spin-off company was established. Our team consists of two main components. First, experienced academic dentist, and second, experienced computer scientist in AI health studies. And a lot of academics support with scientific studies from different universities in Turkey and worldwide our AI algorithms. We have 6 different products to solve problems. And our potential market focus on the dentist and the related dental health sector. For example, dental hospital, dental clinics, dental patients, radiology companies, dental health companies, PACS and patient information system software companies, insurance companies, health tourism companies, and dental schools and dental students. Our revenue model comprises year and month subscription and pay-per-use model. We have about 10 competitors worldwide. Our education solution adds value to us. And our AI algorithms were confirmed by scientific studies. We have reference dental clinics, and we make collaborations with different companies in dental field. Thank you so much for listening to me.
Well, Ibrahim, thank you for a great presentation. Frankly, guys, I can't think of or haven't seen a team more qualified to solve a problem. I mean, training, films and then radiographically taken pictures by professors. That is just great stuff. So Henry K, Dina, would you like to go ahead and ask your questions? Any of you guys? Ladies
Sure,
first.
yes. Thank you, Ibrahim. So in terms of your traction, I know you talked a little bit about your partnerships. Are you currently in any dental offices? Where are you at traction-wise?
Sorry, I couldn't get it.
In terms of like your customers, what customers do you have right now? Are you in any dental offices currently?
Yeah, actually, of course, the dental offices and dental polyclinics are main customers. But initially, of course, we have sometimes the third part of software. For example, the patient information system and PAC system software companies. And we all dentists use their clinics this type software. And of course, we focus on the integrate our software with this type third-party software, and it is also for important for us. But of course, the individual dentist can use our software because web-based cloud system, our system, and. But if you want in their clinic use a different patient information system software, we can integrate this type software, and they use our AI algorithms in this way. And we have for collaboration about like this.
Okay, so it sounds like you're currently then you have customers and making money. So how much revenue have you done, I guess, this year, or are you averaging on per month?
Actually, initially we have some collaborations, but our revenue not much now. We have about 10 individual dental clinics, and we have collaborations, but we are now not so much revenue from this.
Got it. And then your customers and these collaborations you're doing, what are the products or what processes are they currently using now? And what's their feedback when they make the switch to your solution?
Yeah. Actually, of course, our software is decision support system. Yeah, not for example, the dentist works hard in the morning, different look the radiographs, and the about the afternoon different looks the radiographs, because hard working is some causes the problem. Overlooking some problems on the radiographs, and our software come in this way. For example, our software using the AI algorithm said in here the dentist please look up this here. It can be caries, for example, and actually we can say assistant for the dentist, the second eye we can say, and dentists like this. Because sometimes I have experience about 10 years in dentistry practice, but I am really sometimes haven't seen some problems because the physical, psychological factors and other things in dental clinics is important. And additionally, of course, it takes a time. The dentist, because sometimes all dentists initially examine the patient and write the patient's examination on their software. This teeth is in mouth, or this not in here, and this has it has a caries or the pathologies. But the AI automatically write this on software, and the doctors take it time. And of course, we can occur to a report for the patient, and it is really important for the dentist, because it occurs the report, and give the patient this, and let them know the patients it's very easy for this way. And of course, AI show the problems. For example, segmented the caries, and doctors show the patients, look up, this here, this is the caries. And AI algorithms segmented this, and patients easily look. But after that, before the AI algorithms, the doctors should show different way, and it is hard for this.
Well, that was a very comprehensive answer, Ibrahim. Thank you for a very grounding answer.
You are welcome. I am so happy to be in here. Thank you so much for everything.
I can definitely tell. I can definitely tell by the energy that you're bringing to this forum right now. But it is very great, and we feel it. Well, Enrique, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to pass you on this one. We're
no worries.
A little late on the schedule, so I think Hilal is going to invite our next startup to pitch us. So Hilal, please go ahead.
Yes. Okay. Now Natriga which is Perfood and healthy snack brand, is going on, and they raises $415,000 from fonbulucu.
Yes. Hello, everyone. No, I think everyone can see my screen now.
Yes, we can see now.
Okay. Now I'm starting. My name is Yılmaz Kekeç, and I'm founder of Natriga Natural Foods. Our brand story started with an individual story. I have, some of the healthy snacks and superfood companies, I have lost my health and had a surgery years ago, and this made me to change my life and nutrition choice. So finally, I have met with superfoods. I can say that what is superfood and what does it bring to us? You know that nutritional value of foods is decreasing due to the industrial farming. Everyone is most of the farmers are using fertilizers and pesticides, which is harmful for us and for nature. And on the other hand, also we have very high efficient farming, but we have low nutrition value products. So some studies show us that we can get same amount of vitamin A from 21 oranges, while our grandfathers get it from just one orange. This is just an example. So our solution here is superfoods. The term superfoods refers to foods which provides maximum nutritional value per unit weight. And Natriga is a superfoods company operating in B2B and B2C. We offer functional superfood blends, which is unique recipes for our company. And in addition to that, we have gluten-free, additive-free, and sugar-free snacks with touch of superfoods. Although the healthy snacks category is new for us, one of our products, the name is Brownie Teens, which you can see on the slide, won the Best New Snack Product award in Natural Products Organics Europe Show 2022. Yes, let's move on. As Natriga, what's our difference? What are we bringing unique? First of all, we position ourselves as a healthy lifestyle service provider instead of just as product selling company. And the other one is we are positioning ourselves, our brand as a premium, but with affordable prices. And Natriga customers know what they consume: always vegan, always healthy, and gluten-free, additive-free. We are located in Turkey. Our headquarters is in Turkey, and which is a rich endemic plant country. And we have an innovative team. So let's meet the founders of Natriga. My name is Yılmaz Kekeç. I'm founder of the company, and I am experienced more than 20 years in supply chain and operations, production, purchasing, and product development. and my last 7 years is C-level in multinational company. My partner Tuba is also has a 23 years experience in multi-channel companies like retail, B2B, and e-com companies. She was a strategic product. She had an experience in strategic product management, and her last 6 years as managing director in a multinational food and non-food company.
Yılmaz. I hate to interrupt you, but it was a great presentation. I'm sorry, we're just running super tight on the schedule right now, so I'm just gonna have to interrupt you right after meeting the team. Amazing work that you're doing out there. We just had an oversubscribed round on fonbulucu platforms for the investment of Naturiga. Great products, we loved it, and we're having our judges right now to pose their questions.
Hello, Wilmot. Thank you for your pitch. My first question goes towards competition. So we know that superfoods in the last few years have been boosting a lot. You see American companies, Archer Daniels, Del Monte, which are huge. My first question would be, you briefly talked about the differentiation about, I don't know if it was another companies or just the regular food, but the first one was the main point of differentiation about your company or your product from these other superfoods companies. And the other one, the second question, go more towards the suppliers. Which are your suppliers? So the ones that give you the ingredients for the superfoods, are they local, from Turkey? The acai comes from Brazil. What's the history behind your product as well? So those are my questions.
Let me start from the second questions because I couldn't get the first one. After that, maybe I would request you to repeat it. Our suppliers are, for healthy snacks, more than half of our suppliers, ingredient suppliers, are located in Turkey. But in terms of superfoods and the other ingredients of healthy snacks are coming from some companies in Europe. For example, Halt hemp seeds are coming from Europe companies, and we have also exclusivity for nutrition yeast. It's also coming from Europe, and gluten-free oat flakes are coming from Europe. But as you know, maca is coming from Peru, like the other superfood companies. But we are trying to develop our own recipes, and also now we are working with nutritionists and also functional food doctors, who has functional foods, the functional nutrition degree. We are working with them with new recipes, and we are going to add some new functional blends to our product portfolio. For example, which would target your stomach health, on the other one, gut health. So we are going to develop new products for health, and our partners will be nutritionists and doctors. So I couldn't get your first question. Sorry.
The first question was about the competition, because we know there are a lot of companies selling and doing superfoods. So the main question was, what's the main differentiation point between your company and the other companies that are doing?
In Turkey, we are the first superfood company. This is, and we are very active in social media, and we believe that we are not making rocket science. We are aware of this, but we are trying to make our difference with after sales service. So we are managing our Instagram page as a customer service page. Our customers ask just one sentence of questions, and we answer them pages, because people are finding us who lost their health, and they want a lot of answers to their questions. And also, that people who decide to consume healthy products, they always challenge, they always question. So the number one is our customer service.
So the customer service, the follow-on and everything, and answering all the questions. Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Welcome.
Do we have time for more questions, or was that it?
What is it?
Check in.
What's the timer that we have? Let me just see that real quick. Go ahead. Fire one away in a way, right?
Okay. So where are you now? Are you making money? And if so, how much?
Yeah. Now we are in premium locations in Turkey and more than 500 points. Three of them are biggest chains in Turkey, like a German brand Metro Gross Markets in vegan section, and in macro centers, which is a part of Migros in Turkey, and also Carrefour Gourmet and Carrefour Hyper in Turkey and in North Cyprus also. My partner moved to UK, and now we are going to. We have joined to Nature Products Europe 2022 last year, and after we get the investment, now we are going to open our branch in UK in just a few months. We are going to start to sell our functional blends in UK market first, and our net sales would be 8 million Turkish lira by this year end. So we have started our operations in 2019, and by the end of this year, we will be growth our business 16 times since we started, and our target is to make it grow 28 times by 2027. So our net sales would be, I think, let me check the presentation just to give you the correct number. Yeah, by
that's okay. I think you gave us
it will be $12 million.
It's okay. Well, you know what? 28x is superstar quality anywhere you go in the world. Peru, US, Turkey, Belgium, doesn't matter. So I think Hilal now will invite the following company, which is
Altake, and which is passwordless identity and access management platform. They raises $100,000 from fonbulucu. You can start if you want, Cevdet.
Hello, I am Cevdet Kaymaz, co-founder of Outtake. We are developing a new generation user authentication, identity and access management platform. So user authentication, access authorization, manual processes, poor user experience, data breaches are problems in user authentication and access management. The main factor of data breach is, of course, password. So passwords are easy to crack, easy to share, and costly, of course, and exhausting because of complex password settings and forced to changing periodically. So our motto is discover the security of passwordless life. Our 6 main solutions here: multi-factor authentication, passwordless authentication, passwordless single sign-on, and self-service password reset. The 4 of these ready for on-premise, and these have active customers in here, and we will publish as a cloud model the last quarter of this year. And the other 2, identity and access management and privileged access management, these 2 we will be ready in early of next year. Let's look some our competitive advantage. We give these solutions software as a services, and the important thing is all of these solutions on a single platform. So cloud on premise, and of course in hybrid model, operation systems integration, self-service enrollment, and the user-friendly interface we develop. Outtake was established in the last quarter of 2019, and we pre-seed investment in the last quarter of 2021, and in this year, beginning of the quarter, we start to activities for sales and marketing. And finally, as a core team, we are 4 co-founders, and we have 20-year plus experience in cloud security, software, and cloud infrastructure. And thanks for listening.
Well, Jagat, that was a great presentation. Thank you. To the point, very concise. Hilal is just joining us right now. Let's pass roll this word. Wouldn't that be awesome, right?
Yep.
We got Dina and Henrique going for the questions now. Please, guys, go ahead.
Yes. So, you know, the passwordless space is pretty huge. It's growing, but there are already some large players here. So what's kind of your approach? How are you going to compete in this very competitive space?
Okay. There are key players like Okta, OutZero, or for example, Pink Identity. As I mentioned in my presentation, we competitive all of the solutions in one platform. So in these competitors, some of these provide only software as a service, some of them only on-premise, but we give them a hybrid model. And of course, the important thing is all are in one platform. It's strong competitive solution for me.
Okay, great. And then in terms of the security of your solution, do you have any sort of like certifications for different levels of solutions? Would this be something that, you know, banks could use, or who are kind of the target businesses?
We are working on certifications like some FIDO, you know, and 20001 and ISO documents, and we are working on certification, and we start to international certificates about, I think, the beginning of 2023.
Great. Over to you, Henrique.
Yeah. Thank you, Dina. Thank you, Sevdet, for your pitch. So I will go again on Dina's point about the competition, because, for example, LastPass, I think that LastPass kind of have something in the same platform. I'm not sure. But if not, what's the main differences between you and LastPass? I would love to touch on that. And also, the second question, I know that LastPass got a breach in 2015. Like the type of encryption that you guys do, or the type of security that you guys do have on your platform to prevent this as well. So if you can touch a little bit in these two questions, that would be perfect.
Okay. Now, for example, we search about our competitive brands, and the main problem is user-friendly interfaces in here. And we LastPass is a password box platform, I think, only. We have some different special solutions in here, like, for example, user authentication and passwordless. But of course, the main I mentioned before, but the user interface, friendly user interface, and the hybrid model is more competitive. Of course, I see that in your mentioned brand there is no privilege access management. So we start to give privilege access management beginning of the next year. So this is, I think, competitive for this.
Advantage. Okay, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cihan, we can hear you now.
Yeah, I was just going all the way. Well, Henrike, I hope that answers your questions. And Cevdet just gave a great answer on how they will navigate this competitive space. So Hilal will bring us the next company now.
Yes, next one is Medibus, which is workplace wellness solution, and they raised $75,000 from fonbulucu.
Hi, I'm beginning.
Hi.
Starting my timer. Hi, I'm Burcu Doğru. I'm the co-founder and COO of Medibus VR. Medibus is a virtual reality biofeedback meditation platform and a workplace wellness solution because we believe better minds create better business. Today, work-related stress is at the forefront, and research shows that stress creates physical and psychological symptoms, especially in high levels for employees, which then translates into costs for enterprises in terms of retention, turnover rates, and leaves. Meditation and wellness implementations supported with technology especially has been proven to be beneficial resolution for these issues. Our platform, Medibus VR, is provided as a cabin, including the integrated software, hardware, within a B2B subscription plan for enterprises. This cabin creates the privacy, also increases the immersive quality, especially within an office space. Virtual reality hardware is included in the cabin with our VR meditation content that is designed with high-quality visual storytelling. In addition, sensorial hardware is included that works with biofeedback application. With that, end users are able to track their focus, stress levels, and understand their own mindfulness journeys. And our journey began in 2019 with one question: why do we close our eyes while meditating? Our first investment round closed in 24 hours via fonbulucu platform, and now we are going into B2B market sales at the end of this year and B2C in about 2 years. Medibus VR is positioned in corporate wellness market, which is high in growth, considering mental wellness and work-life balance trends. Our revenue model is B2B subscription plans that are customized due to the number of meditation booths and number of users that are required by the enterprises. Our competitors are virtual reality and meditation platforms, and our difference is how we bring together biofeedback and virtual reality storytelling in B2B packages. We are a group of women leaders and female entrepreneurs. We come from a variety of backgrounds of architecture, design, extended reality development, and multidisciplinary approaches. And we are proudly boosted by our prominent partners who share their expertise in addition to their diverse network of customers. And now we are looking for $1 million of investment for a 12-month runway plan to boost R&D, development, global marketing, and operations. These plans also include the creation of virtual reality research labs in partnership with Ivy League universities and research institutes. With that, we are on the verge of making an incredible deal and create a partnership with a chain hospital here. We will be building a virtual reality research lab. The study will be on utilization of Medibus VR as a painkiller and hopefully resolve neuropathic pain for during the cancer treatments. Thank you for your time and attention today.
Well, that was fantastic delivery, right on time, right, very punctual.
Yeah, I had my timer here.
Can tell that was great. Thank you. Great company, all female founders, very high in impact and work-life peace, as I will call it, making a better place, I guess. I guess our guys will be bringing us our juries for the questions. Enrique, Dina, please.
Hi, nice to meet you. Thank you for your time.
Nice to meet you as well. Thank you for your pitch, Burcu. My only question goes to, I think you touched a little bit on that, but I couldn't see that well on the revenue model. It's a B2B. I understood it's a B2B, so for offices, companies. My question is, what's the price that, for example, for the booth that you charge for the offices? Is something one time? It's a leasing. So a little bit of the revenue of of the structure that you do with the offices or the companies and the revenue model a little bit, if you could talk about that.
Yeah, of course. So we have done sample packages. If I'm still sharing my screen here, I don't know if you can see. So we charge a one-time fee. For instance, for one plan, it's $1,000 and $15 per fee per user, monthly fee per user. But our subscriptions are annual or biannual.
Okay. So so you have a one-time fee for the hardware. So say the basic and then you have a SaaS, which is annually on the subscription. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll pass the stage to Dina now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. Thank you so much. Great pitch. So can you talk a little bit more about the neuroscience piece? Is this strictly kind of meditation practices that are happening, or what is really that neuroscience piece? What are you factoring in to make it most effective?
We are factoring it in real-time biofeedback within the virtual reality environment. Like we have a setting of waterfalls. So if you are in focus, the waterfall just falls faster, or if you're not on focus, it's more calmer. So we are working on real-time biofeedback with the currently we are working on a special designed smartwatch that was also has a grant in Turkish scientific community. And secondly, we are working on eye tracking feedback, hopefully. So we want to integrate this real-time scenarios for virtual reality users, which is more fun always.
Got it. And then in terms of the testing, what kind of feedback have you received? What has been kind of most effective and least effective?
So we at first hand, we are very lucky to have an advisor in this part who has immense study, especially for performance and for focus. So what we are focusing on is actually focus and understanding. First, we began with a type of EEG to understand alpha beta levels. And now we're transitioning into heart rate to get to the stress levels, which we are mostly focusing on is stress.
Got it. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Any questions?
Nice to meet you.
I have a quick question.
Sure.
How much companies are you currently talking to?
Currently, are actually 4 companies are waiting for the production. So we're not moving our pipeline, but in November they will be purchasing, and 2 of them are actually our secret test users for user feedback, thankfully, and we have 4 more lead companies actually for the next year, but they're not that certain right now. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, I think we go to Hilal now.
We are continuing with EVB. Is a mobile and fast charging service. They raises $520,000 from fonbulucu. You can start with your presentation.
Hello.
Hello, we can see you and hear you. You can just start.
Okay, I have a frozen screen here, sorry. My name is Ozan, I'm from EVB. I'm one of the co-founders. This is a mobile charging system enterprise. And EVB is a Uber system, actually, carrying a giant power bank, delivering energy coming from clean sources on demand. And we know why electric vehicles, the number of electric vehicles increased recently. It's like crazy. And we know it's about Green Deal. And there's a huge effort towards decreasing the carbon emission, and this is a part of it. And so I'll skip this part. And as the number of electric vehicles increase, the problems that come with it also increase, one of which is the range anxiety. And the other is the infrastructure problem. And EVB is trying to provide solutions to both of these problems. All right, you see a cute little truck here, but we have a bunch of different vehicles equipped with some advanced power electronics. And we also have places where we can generate electricity using clean sources and store this energy and then transfer this energy to the vehicles. And this is how EVB works. It actually, we go off grid and produce our own electricity, store it, and move it to the vehicle. And via an application, the customers can call it, and then we can charge all sorts of different electric vehicles. EVB works in a franchising system. So fleets of all types of electric vehicles, individual EV owners, as well as some field and rescue applications, they're all in our customer list. And people with facilities good enough to install clean energy power plants, which has storage units for batteries, also can be battery storage units. And EVB manages all of these things. And as you can see, we have lots of advantages over competition. There's not much competition in the mobile charging units. You can see a couple of companies showing up in the US and in Europe recently, but we have so many great advantages over these companies, one of which is the fast charging, and the other is charging on demand, and lastly, off-grid. We are here on the left lower side with $3 million valuation and almost done with prototyping and getting ready for phase 2, during which we will go for larger fundings, and hopefully we will grow this thing. We are a bunch of engineers and people from other fields teaming up to grow this enterprise for a better, clean, and sustainable future. Thank you.
Well, great presentation by Ozan. And then this is one of those hardcore engineering companies where they really grind down to the core of a very hard problem. And
I'm here all by myself in this machine shop.
I can see that. I can definitely see that. But hey, it's the bits and the grinding work, isn't it? It's one of the example cars, right? Right behind your back.
Yeah, this is one of the demo vehicles which is being built right now. And although it's red in color, that's not what we want, but we are working on it. So we have a whole bunch of solar panels and batteries and all sorts of stuff here. And the production is going on. So instead of me spending the night with my wife watching Netflix, I'm here all by myself in this lonely place.
That's all right. It's the grinding work. We all respect it. No pain, no gain, right?
Hi to my wife.
Hello. Oh. Hi, Ozan. So thank you for your pitch. And I'm curious. So you have these kind of charging centers. Are the trucks themselves also equipped with solar panels? Yes. Are they self-charging as they're kind of handling the logistics?
Yes, trucks have some solar panels too, and this is for cooling, and also, you know, to increase the revenue 2%, 3%. They either charge the truck's own battery or work for the cooling, so they have some purpose.
Okay, great. And then what is kind of the capacity of the truck? You know, how many, in terms of mileage, and how many stops that it can do for this on-demand delivery?
Now, this little one behind me is, it can carry up to 75 kilowatt hour, which is more than enough to charge a Tesla. And the larger truck is twice the amount. And they also have a range of 200 kilometers, this one, and it comes with a long range. The large vehicle also has up to 300 kilometer range itself.
Okay, so typically the smaller trucks are making kind of one stop and then heading back to the facility.
Yeah,
not multiple stops. Got it. Okay.
And we also have a strategy for that. We are using wireless charging to charge our own vehicles to make it safer and faster.
Awesome. And then in terms of just where you are today, are you, I see you have your truck there, but have you actually charged any cars? Where are you in terms of the roadmap?
Oh, yes. The prototyping is almost done. And obviously, we have just a couple of vehicles, so we cannot do business with just a couple of vehicles. So we need to raise more funding to come up with a network, a fleet of these vehicles in a pilot region, which is most likely going to be in Antalya, Turkey, or in Cyprus, or in Istanbul. Right now, we are also doing some meetings about this.
Got it.
And hopefully the prototype will be realized in, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, this will be realized in just at most 6 months. Yeah.
Got it.
The
so
fleet.
Is the prototype in its current state, are you able to test it, or where are you with the current prototype?
The charging protocols are being tested with a bunch of different brand electric vehicles. And we do the testing in a different facility. And also the protocols require lots of working on the power electronics and tallying our system to communicate with the other customer electric vehicles. So this takes a while. And that's almost done, these testing procedures. And that took a while, but we are one of the only 2 companies in Turkey to be a member of Open Charge Alliance. So we go with this prestigious protocol that the Europe accepts.
Okay, and then one final question, I'll turn it over to Enrique. You know, these the public chargers, electric vehicle chargers are popping up more and more, at least in the US and some other markets. So how are you competing with those when those become, you know, available for everybody just down the street or in their neighborhood? Why would people choose you over those?
We are not competing with those because we are fast charging and compatible charging unit. So we are not competing with stable charging units, 89% of which is not fast. So we are not competing with those. So a key here is the fast charging. People want fast charging, and you won't be able to find fast charging units all over the place down the street. It's not going to happen because the infrastructure won't let you build fast charging units all over the place.
Got it. All right, Enrique, over to you.
I don't think we have more time because maybe we said 1 minute, but if we do, I have one question. If we don't, that's not a problem as well.
Well, who calls it not? Just go ahead. If don't let them.
Yeah, no, it's just like it wasn't because you said you will use a franchising model. I just want to understand a little bit the fees for the franchisee, the cost, the commission that you guys get, just to understand a little bit their revenue model. That's my only question.
I cannot reveal the numbers here because they are not ready yet 100%. But think of it as you are going to open a Starbucks coffee shop. So the global franchising rules apply here too.
Okay, and that also includes the cars, so the cars that you use and all the marketing efforts and materials and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
The person who wants to invest in this needs to provide funding for the fleet and also for the storage units.
Okay. Okay, but then the app and everything will be centralized, or?
Of course.
So basically, when someone asks, okay, cool.
We control the apps and database. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hilal, after you. Please go ahead.
Yes. Now we are continuing with Fonmail, which produce battle royale type games, and they raise $60,000 from fonbulucu. You can start your presentation.
Thank you, Hilal. Hello, everyone. Is my slide okay? Is my voice okay?
Yes, everything is okay.
Great. Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Saigun, and today I will be talking to you about Rushaway, a video game that is being developed by Fernvale Studios. Basically, Rushaway is a free-to-play multiplayer battle royale that incorporates NFT collectibles, and it will be available on mobile, PC, and console. For those unfamiliar, battle royale means basically in a given area, a group of players try to eliminate each other until there is only one man left standing. So, because the games industry has a bright future, and because we believe that NFTs are here to stay, we are designing an enjoyable game that will incorporate NFTs. When we look at Web3 gaming, crypto gaming, we detected 3 problems at a glance. The first one is that the games that yet exist are not of a high enough quality. The second one is these games, in their in-game economies, they do not have the necessary features to combat inflationary trends. And the third one is the infrastructure, basically the onboarding experience for newcomers, new gamers to the crypto sphere is far from user-friendly. It's in fact quite clunky. So how will we solve these problems? Basically, as Rushaway, for the first problem, we will design a game that is fun to play, that is enjoyable to play, that has a rich IP, it has a rich background, it has beautiful visuals, it has lovingly crafted and detailed weapons and characters. These, combined with our graphics and our music and our gameplay, we believe will give the users a very highly enjoyable gaming experience. For the second problem, basically, we will use esports, competitive gaming, as a feature to attract funds through sponsorships, streaming, tournaments, professional players, and we will use these funds within the game to combat these inflationary trends that I just spoke of. And for the third one, how to welcome the newcomers. We already have an intuitive DeFi tools page, and we will also prepare a gamified onboarding experience that is very smooth, that will enable the crossing from gaming to crypto gaming, to Web3 gaming. So what we are trying to do here, what we want to do here is we want to combine the fun and competitive aspects of Web2 gaming with the potentials for earnings aspect of Web3 gaming. But I have to make a caveat here. In our game, in Rushaway, Web3 features are purely optional. You can play our games however much you want without ever touching any Web3 aspects at all. So because we are designing the game to be fun by itself. So in Rushaway, you will rush your heroes to victory. You will select your hero. You will select your hero of the week. You will acquire your items, the cosmetic items that you want. You will win games and you will earn tokens for doing so. And with these tokens, you will exchange them and you will buy NFTs. You will mint your NFTs. These NFTs they can be the skins that your hero wears. So you can customize your hero however you want. In-game items that can be elegant, that can be brutal. These will be wielded by your heroes within game. And the battle map of the game itself, where the players will battle it out, duke it out, it will be divided into plots. And these plots will also be sold as NFTs. And these NFTs will provide their users, will provide their owners with passive income. So the competitive advantages that we have are, first, there is the trust. Fernvale is a fully established company that is in complete agreement with all regulatory practices in Turkey. And we also have Fernvale, Florida in the US that is also in complete compliance with all SEC and otherwise regulations. And this isn't something that you see a lot in the crypto world. Our second competitive advantage is esports. Our esports muscle is very strong. In our team, we have people very, very knowledgeable and experienced in esports, and we will utilize this know-how to create a vibrant esports ecosystem where players will want to come to Rushaway and play the game and compete with each other. We will have tournaments, we will have streaming, brands will be watching, people will be watching, so we will create this. The third advantage we have is the IP. The world of Rushaway is truly lovingly, detailedly crafted. Like we have the backstory, we have the world, we have all these different characters with all these different stories to them, and they are all unique to each and every single one. We have characters from the real world history. We are fantastical characters. So this large and extensive IP means future potential. You can just think of, for example, Netflix and League of Legends. So IP also means possible collaborations. And our fourth competitive advantage is our team. The team and advisors behind Rushaway are among the top names in their respective fields. This can be project management, this can be gaming, this can be blockchain, and this can be esports. So the guys that we have are really, really good at what they do. On our website, we already have the DeFi platform where you can exchange your tokens, swap from, and the token generation event will be on November 22nd. And here you can see we are developing it on Near blockchain. Our streams of revenue will be threefold. So we have the NFT and tokens, of course. We will sell NFTs and we will earn revenue from that. Then we have esports. So basically esports activations, tournaments, brands looking to enter, brands looking to reach our audience. They will also supply us with funds. And then there is, of course, the in-game marketing. Brands will be able to place their products, their ads in the world of Rushaway. Players playing the game will be able to see them. And we can also collaborate to create NFT collections in partnership with brands.
So again, I hate to break it to you, but I have to interrupt you. It was such a fire, it's such a passionate pitch. I really hate to do this to you, but I have to invite our jury so they can ask you the questions pertaining to your startup and pertaining to your product, which I believe is a fantastic one. So Dina, please go ahead.
Hi, thank you. Thank you so much for the pitch. So where is the game now? Is the game live, or have you not launched yet?
No. I was just coming to the roadmap slide. So basically, next month we will have our second round on fonbulucu, because we want to be crowdfunded by gamers. We want to be a company founded by gamers, for gamers, controlled by gamers. So next month we will have our second round, and in the first quarter of 2023, our beta version will be live.
Okay. And are you also, is the fundraising approach also to launch this token and have the gamers fund via token, or
No. The launch on fonbulucu is completely separate from the Web3 aspects and the tokenization. That's a whole different trajectory.
Okay. And then in terms of
we are thinking of we have some interesting ideas, groundbreaking, trailblazing ideas about how to combine these two different trajectories, basically, so how we can bring crypto into this more regulated sense. So we are also working on that.
Great. And so you're pre-launch now. Have you built a community? Have you started? Yeah. Do you have any gamers that are kind of interested? Are you bringing people into your world, essentially?
Yes, we are already hard at work on social media, on Discord, and on Telegram. We are gaining our community. We are discussing the characters with them, the story with them, the website, a white paper, and the game itself with them, because we have a team of basically 20 people. So we are working round the clock, so everybody answers the question that is pertaining to their field.
Got it. Henrique, over to you.
Thank you, Dina. Yeah, one of the questions was the community aspect out of it, but the other one is the team itself. I want just to get a grip on the team itself. Is this your first game that you do, or you already have previous games that you already built?
Okay.
And just understand a little bit about that.
That was the slide after the slide. So basically, I might just as well finish the presentation itself. On our team, we have Gürcan Serbest, who is the CEO and the founder, who once was the president of the Turkish Video Game Developers Association, and he has been developing video games for more than 20 years now. And he is also very active in the simulation and VR and blockchain fields as well. Our CPO, Chief Product Officer, is Serhat Bekdemir, who was also working for Crisis earlier, and he's the guy who brought esports into Turkey, like the very first person who organized an esports tournament in Turkey. So he knows both gaming and esports inside out. Then we have Dr. Ali Osman Çıbıkdiken, who, to his credit, has very successful blockchain projects like True Feedback. He's also the math guy and the go-to guy for blockchain. And then you have me. I was working as a project manager in the infrastructure construction industry for over 15 years. And now I'm bringing this project management and business expertise to this company. So basically, that is the core team we have. Of course, added to this, we have the visual designers, we have the game developers, game designers, narrative designers, we have our sound guy. So the whole team is ready.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, that was my question.
And these experiences, I want to reiterate, are all pertaining to AAA games over the past 20 years. These aren't just, hyper casual games. The team here has the experience and knowledge for AAA games of the highest quality.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. No, well, I think
it's done. Yeah.
To transition now to the next company. Thanks.
Okay. So this is our last startup, which is Arcarabox. They produces cultural educational game kits, and they raises $250,000 from fonbulucu. Okay, you can, yes, we can see your presentation. You can start whenever you want.
Yes, I'm Ilker Vardalı. Hello, everyone. I'm a co-founder of Arcarabox. As Arcarabox, one of our primary goals is to bring awareness of cultural heritage to future generations by reducing the damage caused by insensitivity towards cultural heritage. We are trying to devise a radical solution to this problem by avoiding social issues such as not recognizing and protecting cultural heritage with a qualified education structure. Instead of exploring the cultural heritage by digging, children realize there in archaeology and history. What we are doing now, we produce educational board games that allow children to discover all cultural heritage like an archaeologist. We offer an alternative and innovative education model with our educational board games that appeal to children age 5 and above. For now, we have more than 10 boxes, including Anatolian and global collections. Also, we are developing special boxes with collaboration such as museum, foundations, and UNESCO. This is our other product that we have developed in cooperation for Belgium. We are going to announce different products from our global collections on Kickstarter soon. So, what is our goal? We are going to be a platform where children can learn by experiencing the world's cultural heritage. What will be inside on Arcarabox app? AR museum, museum collection, digital digging, experience, cultural map to build a network between children and between cultural and different cultural games. Sorry. So we have sold 30,000 boxes in 2 years. 30% of our total income is export, which is from America, Belgium, Australia, and Cyprus. For us to be successful in the educational toy market, we must be careful, experience digital and physical skills together. We have a young team and dynamic team who are experts in their fields. Our products are available in Turkey market, which includes museum, toy stores, and bookstores. Also, we have a good news for all of us. In October, our products will be listed on Amazon.com in the US market. Thank you for listening.
That was an awesome presentation, Ilker. Thank you. This is yet again one of my favorite companies doing great work both in the commercial space and the impact space by introducing us to a long forgotten culture that we should always cherish, right? So thank you. Dina and Henrique is here again. Guys, please go ahead with your questions.
Well, Wilker, thank you so much for your pitch. I love this project and also like the whole education part around it. I see that you have some sales in the last 2 years. That's awesome. My main question is, in which channels were those sales made? So you sell online, I think. You have your online website. Do you have any physical store? Were a lot of those sales through Amazon as well? So if you can guide me a little bit through your selling channels.
Yeah, actually, we have so many sales channel. For example, in Turkey, bookstore, museum store, and also toy stores. Like this, in the different countries, we will go in this way. Also, on online different online platforms is really has big potential for us. For example, Amazon.com or eBay.com there is a big potential for us. We should manage our digital marketing best for this way.
Awesome. And what's your most sold product at the moment in the last 2 years? The one that gave you more revenue?
Actually, our products sold children's. Sorry, how can I tell you? As you know, we successful finish two funny project with from Göbekli Tepe. After that, we add different artifacts in our boxes. We are working with our expert archaeologists for our product. Sorry, maybe I cannot.
No worries. No. That's good.
But I'm confused for now. Sorry about it.
No worries. That's good. I'll pass the word to Dina now. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you so much. So in terms of like expanding, obviously you have a few products here, and kind of staying with the journey of education, right? Are you planning on, I guess, what is the product roadmap, future products that you think you'll add?
Actually, our future products will be different countries as our Kickstarter products. There are so many artifacts, there are so many history in different points of the world. We will catch this story and we will bring this story to children, actually, with our product, our different product. Now I show just one product, but with our mobile application or with our different physical products, we will help to bring to children culture.
Okay, great. I actually, that was all my questions. Thank you so much for the pitch and the comprehensive pitch.
Thank you again.
Well, I guess that was the last question, isn't it now? We had 10 companies, 10 great entrepreneurs pitching us their great solutions in their respective markets and telling us all about their solutions and their teams. I don't know how to process to the closing remarks on a great event like this. So, guys, why don't you quote by saying your takes on this and then see where it takes us. Dina, would you like to go ahead and be the first one?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. This was, incredible. All very, very great pitches, strong founders. And my first MENA-based pitch, essentially, and Turkish pitch. So it's awesome to see all these Turkish companies and all the very strong founders. So thank you guys so much. There's some really cool tech here and really cool target markets you guys are going after. So this was very interesting.
I can go next. I think thank you guys for having us and having me. I will replicate a little bit the words of Dina. It's always great to see, like, in different countries of Europe, the different startups that you have. I never did a pitch competition in Turkey, so it was really good to see and really cool to see the different ideas and the different founders. And now I can see it's a strong ecosystem as well. It's going to be a little bit hard to evaluate the winner, but yeah, we'll have to choose one. But yeah, it was a pleasure to be here. So thank you for the invite. And it was really, really cool to see all the ideas and the founders here. So thank you. And I'll hope to be in the next one.
Yeah, I was super excited for this demo day. And right now I saw why I felt that way. Actually, all of the presentations was amazing. I know all of them on the social media, on their website. But I feel super excited. I guess it will be hard to decide the winner, but we will see.
Yeah, well, I think this is about the moment that Mark said, where you guys take 5 minutes off to decide on the winner who's going to win the big prize for the Accelerator program. So why don't you guys take your 5 minutes and meet us here soon enough? Okay, it's great to be back, friends of fonbulucu and Draper. Well, we have given our judges a brief minutes to decide on the successful company who has won tonight's first contest, and they will quickly introduce you soon enough. Right there, we got Hilal, and Hilal. So, what do you think? How'd you find this event tonight?
I think it's very exciting. I'm very pleasure to being in here because we are part of this family. We know our entrepreneurs, so you can feel in how I feel it.
Definitely. I feel very similar to you, and I must also say that these are all successful companies in terms of their commercial endeavors and their fundraising efforts. These companies all have been successfully funded through the fonbulucu investment platform. So, they're out there doing great work. And I definitely share the excitement.
Yes, I agree too. I'm very excited about some news. Now we are waiting for our jury's decision.
Well, it's definitely a tiebreaker. Obviously, they're not returning as swiftly, as fast as we thought they were. So it's probably a bit of contest going on between the companies, right?
Yes, it's very hard to make a decision in this way. So it's like we have like very, the very much, the startups, the other sectors, they're very different from the others. Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be hard.
Well, certainly, and you don't. The juries themselves, they really don't get a great exposure as much as we have gotten to these companies when they're listening to them. I mean, 3 minutes is just not much to explain yourself, explain your company. But if you're one of those great entrepreneurs, if you're one of those great founders, you'll find a way to TEDificate, I guess that's what they call it nowadays, to convert your statements and facts and all that relevant data into a storification, basically, and make your point. I'm just prolonging the word, but yeah, you get me.
Yes, sure. When we were talking with the teams, the entrepreneurs, there was always saying that the 3 minutes is always, not enough for us. What we said, if you are explain yourself like very good, you can succeed.
Yeah.
So,
well, they are, as I am seeing on the Henrique is coming up right there. Dina is also here, and Elida is also here. So we're about to hear about the winner of tonight's great prize. So, guys, please go ahead.
Yes, it was hard to decide who is the winner, but the winner will have a chance to participate online in the Fundamentals of Entrepreneurship program organized by Draper University. All of the startups were great. The pitches were amazing, but we decided for one of them, and the winner is. Are you guys excited?
Definitely.
A little bit. The winner is Baiki. Congratulations.
Well, that's a great one. Great one for Baiki.
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys.
All of them were great. It was, as I said, it was really hard to decide, but our winner is Baiki. Congrats.
Cihan, we cannot hear you. Yes, no, we can hear. No.
Baiki, I mean, it's a great company. They've been retrofitting your regular bicycle. Baiki, I mean, it's a great company. They've been retrofitting your regular bicycle. Baiki, I mean, it's a great company. They've been retrofitting your regular.
I got to. I forgot you to pop.
Quite all right. It's quite all right. I've seen that you've been following the stream, right? Burak, please can you share how you feel, your emotions, in a couple of remarks on tonight?
Guys, that was really unexpected for me. It was like I was like, holy shit, dude. So this is really unexpected. So it's really hard to tell my feelings. So I'm really pleased, and I'm really happy because I made a research about the Draper program before, and that was really exciting. That will be really exciting to being the part of it. So thank you, Ilayda, Henrik, and Dina. Yeah, and also thank you to the fonbulucu team. We had amazing journey in our crowdfunding campaign, and so on the following events and the following journey, and this is a serious milestone. This is a serious milestone. So thank you.
That is great. Congratulations, Burak. I hope you guys can benefit from it, make the best effort out of it. I hear that it's a great program. It trains entrepreneurs to a great extent on what they should be expecting on these treacherous waters of startup entrepreneurship. Before we leave, I would really like to address everybody who participated tonight, and thank you on behalf of everybody who worked for this. To all the juries, thank you for taking your time from your hectic schedules, coming here tonight, listening to our companies and our entrepreneurs, and deliberating your thoughts and deliberating your votes on great companies. And our great fonbulucu team, who is working tirelessly and effortlessly behind the scenes, making this live stream possible tonight. Believe it or not, guys, this is hard work. This is also great hardcore operation work. So we to all the folks out there, thank you. Other than that, it's great seeing you guys here tonight. I understand that we, as fonbulucu, we have now international friends. Our reach is extending far beyond Turkish waters and MENA region. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. Anything you would like to add, Ilayda, Hilal?
I mean, it was a great night for me. I was super excited in the beginning. I couldn't even speak. But I'm super happy about the result. I'm super happy to listen all of the startups that I knew from the past. But yeah, I'm super happy, and thank you for Henrik and Dina for being with us tonight, and thank you for the all fonbulucu team.
I'm very thankful about this thing because I think it's a very grateful thing for the startup ecosystem as a global thing. So firstly, I want to thank for my team, which is fonbulucu, and after that is Draper Startup House. We are very proud of these things. So if you want to add something,
before the closing remarks, Dina, Henrik, is there anything that you would like to add? The last parts.
Yeah, sure. Just about the startups itself and why Bikey also won the prize. I think it's important to say that all the startups were amazing. We just decided on basis like who will benefit the most out of the course. So of course, Bikey has already a lot of some traction, some users. They have an MVP in place as well. So we look to all of those aspects. It doesn't mean that they are better than the other startups. We just think of where they are today and with their product who will benefit the most out of the course. And I think they will like learn a lot in those 15 days and pitch for Team Draper at the 15th day. So I wish you luck, Burak, and I think we're gonna do a lot of meaningful connections there. And I already attended the course as well, and it's great. So I think we're gonna love it. So yeah, that's my final remark. And thank you to all the team there, to Ilayda, to Dina. It was a great event, and I hope to be present in the next one as well. So thank you.
Yes, and just to add to what Enrique said, thank you to the fonbulucu team for having us. This was an awesome event. And thank you to all the founders who came out to pitch. You know, like Enrique said and Ilayda said, this was a really strong group. It's always exciting to see some early stage companies. So keep working on making progress and everything, and looking forward to keep up with how you guys do down the line. Congrats, Burak. I hope you really get the most out of the program. And yeah, looking forward to see you guys all in the kind of larger Draper community as well.
I'm already super excited. Thank you.
Well, that is great to hear. I guess that is all from us tonight, from the Draper Startup House and fonbulucu live demo event. Thank you guys for watching us at this time of the night, and take care. Have a great one. Ciao.